John Lane, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down, now in for the Braves, John Lane. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And that's way high. And the count even 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Outside low, and it's 2-1. On the ground, right side, gets it to first, and that is the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Man at first, 1 away. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
0-1.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Brings it in with a nice running grab, and there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. Crum, in his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Lane now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient, because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so far, with his hitting streak in jeopardy. And first offering is fouled off. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
This could end it.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 6-3. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Lane managed to keep the hitting streak alive. Had a single and an RBI. John Lane next up for the Braves. There's a swing and a drive. And no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a double. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
And that misses. 1-0.
Ball one, no strikes.
First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. And there's a strike.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Not close with that one. Now 2-2. Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This one in the air, right field. And that's the third out. 2 left on. We head on now to the top. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Rossi back to work. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Knew he had to hurry after that nice forehand grab, and he did. He couldn't have transferred the ball from his glove to his hand and released that throw any better than he did right there.
Field back to work. Lane in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. And he tried to check the swing, just couldn't.
John Lane with a remarkable run of late as he carries a 20-game hitting streak into this one. The Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. John Lane next up for the Braves. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And a breaking ball misses outside. Next pitch misses. Ball 2.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one at the knees for a strike. Man at first, one away. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down.
Now batting, left fielder, John Lane.
And there's a base hit to left. And now first and second with 2 outs. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. 2 left for Atlanta, and it remains 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Fouled off. He was late.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
2 outs. And there's a ball.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's off the inside corner. And the count is 2-2. Fastball is outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Santana in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Column gets under it. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Late on that fastball.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
2 down, nobody on. Got it. And it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. So they make Lane extended the hitting streak in this one. Went 1 for 5 with a single. John Lane ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. So 2 down, now in for the Braves, John Lane. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Braves are set down 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. In the air to left center. Punts. Settles underneath it. And that'll do it.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that one fouled off.
You know, these Braves just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
The pitch. In the dirt, and the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's out to center field. Column under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. So digging in, John Lane. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. 4 runs already in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is fouled back. Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2.
1-2.
And that's smooth to swing. It's a strikeout. Lane with a forgettable showing in this one.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't because of him.
One down, runner at third. Lane, the next to hit.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
1 away with a runner at third here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a pop-up. Hauls it in, 2 away. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Moreno back to work. Popped in the air, left field, punts, makes the grab, 1 away.
Now back to the designated hitter, Miguel.
1 out, base is empty.
Left field, John.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
These 2 guys, a lot of respect for one another.
Hard hit, right side. Steps on first for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Digging in, John Lane. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Check swing, no appeal.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that's too high. Line drive, and this might be trouble. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Swung on, belted. Back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A towering shot to center. His 27th home run of the season, and they lead it. It's 5-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Lane had a sensational showing in the win.
Really impressive work at the dish.
John Lane getting ready. 2 rivals set to square off and leave it all. So up next, John Lane. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Lane launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Just missed it. 1 out, bases empty.
Ball.
Lane measures 6 feet even, 40 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next pitch, not close, up high. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Break 2.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that is a foul ball. That's off the inside corner, and it's 3-2.
Count is full.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Bottom of the 7th, down the left fielder, John Lane. Park back to work. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And a quick out, number 1.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
So 2 down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, John Lane. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one handled. That's the 3rd out. And we're headed to extras. Lane had an and a 1. John Lane ready to put on a. So 2 down. Stepping in the long ball threat, John Lane. And a swing and a miss.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Outside.
Fastball is outside. 2 out, space is empty. Pitch misses.
That's a ball.
And a count 2-1.
2-1.
And it's fouled away. Two outs.
Count is full.
That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. Here's a big power threat. John Lane. Vaccaro back to work. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
0-2.
Just
That
missed.
missed. That's a ball.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 1 up, 1 down. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least 1 nasty pitch.
Stepping in. Lane played pretty well in this win.
Really liked how he looked in this one. He consistently.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, John Lane. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That's
One
way
ball, no
outside,
strikes.
and it's 1-0. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
1-1.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And a breaking ball misses outside. 2 out, space is empty. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a pitch. Stays alive. This one in the air. Espinosa under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it.
Yeah, we got
1 out, bases empty.
The left field. John
Lane.
Yeehaw.
The left fielder with good range. More than
0-1.
2,000 RBI in his career. And he's a 5-time MVP. And he's left his mark on this game of baseball. Vina under it. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Now batting. Now batting. Left field. John
And the first
Ball.
pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball,
2
1
down,
strike.
nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they go quiet. Now in for the Braves, John Lane. 0 for 3 in this one. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. And 1-2. Fuentes aboard here at first with nobody out. And a good eye there.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
Count.
Full count now. Out to center. Gibbons has this one sized up. And there's 1 down.
Now batting.
Lane had a poor showing, needed to do more.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget.
you.